Hey guys, welcome back to another episode. So, I grew up watching WrestleMania. I was born in the Attitude Era, pretty much. 40 years ago, I'm trying something new, by the way. I'm trying to see how I'm trying to I'm gonna try to do a look back at WrestleMania review just because WrestleMania 40 is right around the corner, and I kind of wanna take a do a little look back review of WrestleMania. However, with that being said, if this video does really well, like gets like 2,000 views or whatever, on 1,020 subscribers, sign me up. I will do a review of WrestleMania 2 if you want me to. But it's hilarious. WrestleMania 1 is just hilarious. It's funny. It's kind of racist, but it's a product of its time, okay? Let's just all be clear. It is a product of its time. There's literally nothing like WrestleMania 1. I freaking love how, like, kind of racist everybody was at that time, but it wasn't like in your face racist. It was just like, I'm a black dude with a chain around his fucking neck, acting like a fucking dog. It's just hilarious. Plus, like, Junkyard Dog is one of the funniest people I've ever heard. Plus, you have Andre the Giant doing a freaking slam match for 15,000 for like $15,000. Like, what? You have Hulk Hogan teaming up with Mr. T and Muhammad Ali being a guest referee. You had freaking Cyndi Lauper for some odd reason at WrestleMania 1 being a manager. It's just hilarious. It's just hilarious. I freaking love how hilarious WrestleMania 1 was. Like 40 years ago, it was like, oh, WrestleMania? What is this? You know? There was a lot of things that came out in 1984. WrestleMania 1, Ghostbusters 1, I think the first season of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles came out in that time. I could be wrong. I think the comics came out in 1980. 1984, 1983. One of the two. It was in the 80s. But WrestleMania is one of the most 80s things known to man. Like, think about it. Like, WrestleMania 1 is one of the most 1980s things you can possibly have watched if you were born around 1970 to like 1980. Like, it was one of the most 1980s things you can possibly have seen or know. Like, it was the epitome of wrestling. It was the epitome of 1980s cheesiness. And I freaking love it. I love cheesiness when it's just like just because it's just cheesy, you know? And that's what wrestling was. It was just, back then, it was just like cheesy but entertaining, you know? Like, they didn't go too hard with wrestling back then. I mean, they went hard, but they didn't go too over the top, extreme hard like earlier years, like after like 2007 when they did the whole PG era thingy-majiggy. Like, WrestleMania 1 is one of the most funniest things you can possibly have heard or seen, and it's just hilarious. It's one of the most hilarious things you can possibly see. Like, especially Junkyard Dog. Especially Junkyard Dog. That's like if my oldest nephew was like, you know, I want to be a wrestler, but I want to put a chain around my neck and act like a dog.